What's up, guys? Man, I'm live again. Waiting for people to join the live. Oh boy. Let me gather some information in the meantime. Why this thing not clicking? Like, what's up? Amine Mukhtari is here. Oh man. Welcome to the live stream. We have 2 people in the live stream. Rich Squad. Yes. What's up? What's up? Amine Mukhtari, do you watch the Premier League? Order to run. What's up? What's up, guys? We're here to talk about, Man City versus Bournemouth and the Premier League match day 19 matches as a whole, Not just Man City and Bournemouth, but the Premier League matches. I want us to predict the matches and stuff like that. So just waiting for more people to join the live stream and then we should get it popping. The Premier League is the tightest league in my opinion. Yes, it is one of the best leagues to follow, man. So far, we have Manchester City on top, Man United second, Chelsea third, Liverpool 4th, Arsenal 5th, and so forth. But I'm waiting for more people to join the stream though. Ahmed Alzay, what's up? What's up? Man City 6, Bournemouth 2. Oh boy, what a scoreline. What a scoreline. What a scoreline. But guys, how are you, man? How are you? Yeah, Manchester City will be playing at home. How are you guys doing today? Where you from? Can't remember where all of you guys are from. How was your day today, man? I just got home from shopping. I went food shopping. Chemelski, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? I'm good. Amine Mukhtari is from Morocco. I think I need to start writing these things down in a book, I have my book. I have to start writing where you guys are from. For real. That'll be a really good thing to start doing. So I know exactly where my subscribers are from. That's awesome, So let me see. Let me wait for some more people to join the live stream. Let me write these things down because I don't want to forget these things. And, Amine Mukhtari. I hate when, oh man. Mukhtari is from Morocco. Caliph, oh man, what's up? What's up, Aiden? Aiden, what's up, Aiden? This is awesome though. Guys, we're waiting for more people to join the stream. Barcelona versus Real Madrid prediction. It's a 2-2 prediction for me. Order to run, yes, Turkey for sure, man. For sure. Turkey. Definitely Turkey. That's where Order to run is from, too. Ahmed Al-Zair, Saudi Arabia. Ahmed Al-Zair is from Saudi. Saudi. This is awesome, though, to know exactly where you guys are from. And so every time I live stream, I could pull out my book. Tannis is Tannis. Guys, see Tannis in the back? Say hi, Tannis.
They can see it.
Strike with Sid is Canadian. Oh boy. Strike with Sid's in the background though. What about the background? Is it the old kitchen background? Guys, what are your predictions for the Manchester City versus Bournemouth game? Oh, the girl. Oh, Tannis. Tannis, people just love to see you, man. You got to be in more of my live streams. Tannis, I think you need to come sit here and join the live stream with me. Come on. Guys, you think Tannis should come and watch the live stream? Huh? Who's that, your mom? Oh, man. That's a good thing, though. Okay, who else? Adnan, what's up? Adnan, where are you from, Adnan? You from the USA? ADJ3. I'm writing down where all of you guys are from, so I don't have to keep asking you guys. Adnan, where are you from? Okay, Aiden Santi Steven. I didn't write him down yet. Aiden Santi Steven. It's a nice name though. Santi Steven. Cali, USA. Oh boy. Oh, what's up guys? What's up? Thanks you guys for joining. Oh boy, Adnan is from Maryland. Maryland, Washington. Washington? Maryland is a state. What am I saying? Maryland. Maryland, USA, yeah. Okay. Christopher Hallgren! What's up, Christopher Hallgren? Christopher Hallgren is from Sweden, right? Christopher Hallgren, Sweden. Sweden. Oh man, I totally forgot about the Premier League and writing down where you guys are from. Mr. Technical is in the house. I'm from the Cayman Islands, right beside Jamaica. I went to the Cayman Islands last year, Mr. Technical. I definitely did. I definitely went to the Cayman Islands. Very nice island, man. Very, very nice island. I went there on a cruise.
That was not this year?
Yeah, it was this year. It was this year. Actually, this year. Patrick Koya is from Australia. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm telling you, it's getting thick in here, man. Thank you guys for letting me know where you're from so I can remember. Because it's really hard remembering where everyone is from. Man City 4, Bournemouth 1. Okay, good. Christopher Hallgren is from Sweden. Guys, your other predictions. Guys, do you know that Bournemouth have never defeated Manchester City? Never. They have met on 11 occasions. 11. These teams haven't crossed paths like, you know, a lot of times because Bournemouth wasn't in the Premier League for a while. And since 2015, they have met 5 times. Actually, 5 times. Let me see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is it 5 times? It's supposed to be 6 times, actually. They met in 20. Well, actually, but anyways, Bournemouth never defeated Manchester City. Okay, David Football. What's up, David Football? Tennis from Peru. I know that already. Definitely. Football 10, Peru. Guys, make sure you stay in the live stream, okay? Stay in the live stream. 4-0 Manchester City. That score is pretty, you know, it is possible. Okay, guys, for the Manchester City game versus Manchester City versus Bournemouth, it looks like this one is going to be a win. It's going to be a win for City. City on top the Premier League with 52 points, guys. 1 draw, 17 wins, halfway through. This would mark the halfway period of the Premier League's 38 games, match day 19. Manchester City is running away with the league. Running away with... AVJ123 said, why you stream when I'm at work? Oh boy, I stream anytime I have the time, man, because I don't always have the time and the energy, so... You know, I figure let me stream today because I don't really want to edit no video and stuff like that. So it's just better to stream. Patrick Koya said 3-0 Manchester City. Thanks for your predictions. Get out in 10 minutes. AVJ123, where are you from again? Let me write that down so I don't forget. So I have it in my book written down. So I don't have to keep asking you guys where you're from. Christopher Harvey said I should be asleep, but the notification went off. Thank you very much, man. Puebla, Mexico. Cool, cool. Nice. Have ABJ123 from Mexico in the house. I actually went to Mexico, but it wasn't the mainland. I went to the island. What the island called? Babe, what the island called again? What we went to in Mexico?
Cozumel.
Cozumel. I went to Cozumel, Mexico. It was awesome over there. Tremberger is in the house. Tremberger, what's your prediction for the Man City versus Bournemouth game? Oh boy, Man City 2, Bournemouth 1. That was actually the last result, Mr. Technical. Last result, it was an away match for City and they won the game 2-1 versus Bournemouth. So, yeah. Oh, Man City, of course. Tremberger, where are you from again? David Ojiwumi is in the house. His prediction is a 0-0. What? Oh, it's banter. Okay. Sid said I have to shower soon. So, all right, Sid, you can come back when you're done. This is, you should be done with school, though, isn't it? Isn't school over? School should be over, though. LC Ortega is in the house, man. Oh, boy. LC Ortega. East Coast, US, Tremberger. Nice. East Coast. Well, I'm from the East Coast, too. I'm from New York City. You should know that already. You should know that. Can you do Copa Libertadores predictions? I have to start watching the Copa Libertadores, you know. But, you know, it's kind of hard knowing the times and stuff like that. But I have to get into these things. Eventually, I will. Kim Jong Gonzalez. Oh, my God. What a name. What a name.
Well, I will check and see.
Where you from, Kim Jong Gonzalez? Let me know where you're from, please. So I don't have to ask you again. Okay. David Ojiwumi. Where you from? I forgot. David Ojiwumi. Where you from, guys? Talk to me. Colombia. Okay, good. Nice. Colombia. 3-1 City, 5-0 City. The 5-0 is looking pretty, that's on the cards, man. Bournemouth been terrible as of late. Real terrible. Bournemouth is actually 16th in the table. 18 games, 10 losses, 4 wins, 4 draws. So they're doing really bad, man. Doing really bad. All right. Big hug. What's up? What's up, Nabil? Nabil is back. Amethesium. Amethyst. Okay, let me write that down. Amethyst. Nabil. I can't forget your name, Nabil. From Morocco. Benjamin Fabian. Wow, what's up? You from Michigan. Nice. Okay, guys, since you guys already predicted that City would actually run away with that game, we have a match coming up tomorrow, actually. The first match of match day 19, Arsenal versus Liverpool. That's a big game, guys. That's a big game. Who do you think will win that game, man? Who do you think will win that game? That game is really hard to predict. It's hard to predict because both teams are very, very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. Some games they'll do really good. Other games they'll draw or they'll lose really bad. So, you know, what's your predictions for the Arsenal versus Liverpool match? Let me know. 2-1 to Liverpool. Arsenal. Liverpool will win 4-0 again. Nice. Arsenal. So we have some Arsenal fans in here. 3-2 Arsenal. 3-2 Liverpool for Adnan. Liverpool 3-1. Oh man, it seems as if we have a lot of Liverpool supporters in here, or people who just think that Liverpool would run away with this. 2-1 Arsenal. Andrew the Best. Andrew the Best, where are you from again? I forgot. Sorry. So I could write it down, so I won't have to ask you again. And LC Ortega. LC Ortega, where are you from? And David Ojiwumi. Let me know, guys, so I could write it down in the book right here. So, you see, I'm writing it down. Yes, Adnan, 2 unpredictable managers and prediction. Selection will be the key. Selection, man. Selection. East Coast, USA. Okay, these guys are from the USA. Real nice. Real nice. USA. Okay, no way I'd support Liverpool. I'm a citizen and very proud. I like that. I like that. Patrick Coyer, he have a Manchester City avatar. Sweet. Jesse said it will be 3-1 to Liverpool. 3-1. I'm actually leaning towards Liverpool because I don't know what it is. You know, Arsenal, they always mess. The selection is kind of suspect, man. They have really good players, but I don't know. I think Arsene Wenger should give Olivier Giroud, you know, a better run in the team. I don't like the role that he's using him in, bringing him off the bench, and he's good, man. He's really good. He's really good. I think he could even play 2 up front, you know, Giroud and Lacazette up front. And if you have Giroud, Lacazette, Sanchez, Ozil in the middle behind there, it would be a really deadly attack, man. It would be a real... Oh, Giroud is injured. Oh, I didn't know that, man. My bad. I'm not really following Arsenal as, you know, closely as I'm following Manchester City. Like, I would know who's injured for City, but not for the other teams like that, you know, unless I watch the game and I see it. Are you a Red Bull or you an NYFC fan? Well, I would have to be an NYFC fan because of the affiliation with Manchester City, of course, but I'm not really a fan of either teams because I don't really watch MLS football. But if I have to go to any game, it would be the derby, you know, Red Bulls versus NYFC. That would be a good game to go to. Oh man. How do you feel about Bristol City making it to the semifinals? I feel really good, man. I like that. I like that. I actually was watching the game yesterday, so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I didn't get to watch all of the match because the what you call it, the stream wasn't that good. So Jamie. Okay, let me write Jamie down, find out where he's from. Jamie, where you from again? Where you from? I want to do this so that, okay, Jamie's from Scotland. I want to do this so every time I have a live feed, because I'll be having a lot more live feeds in 2018, I could know exactly where you guys are from. I don't have to ask, and it would be really good on my behalf because that would mean that I know you guys, you know what I'm saying? And that would be awesome, man. I can't be talking to a bunch of people who I don't really know. So, okay. Guy Person Man is in the house. What's up? Guy Person Man, do you watch the English Premier League? Because that's what we're talking about today. So, I'm leaning more towards Liverpool. I think they would defeat Arsenal. The match can go anyway because, you know, it's almost the final day of Richmas. Yes, of course. Today is the 21st day of Richmas, by the way. Is it? Today's the 21st, babe? 22nd? Today's the 22nd.
21st, babe. Remember tomorrow is supposed to be.
You're lying.
It's the 21st, babe.
How could today be the 25th is Monday? Oh boy, what day is it today, guys?
I said the 21st.
Today's the 21st. It's the 22nd in Sweden. So it is the 22nd.
No, it's not. It's the 21st.
Yeah, it's the 21st right now. So today is the 21st day of Richmas. This is the video for the 21st day of Richmas. So, you know, it's the 22nd in Scotland, 22nd in Morocco. It's still Thursday in New York City. It's, you know, so, okay. So Mark Huanca is from New York City. Right, Mark? You're from New York City, right? I'm a Barca fan, but City is going to win the BPL. Oh, well, it's called the EPL now because it's not sponsored by Barclays. Because it's now called the EPL. English Premier League. Okay, NY USA, nice. Yeah, they changed it from the BPL. Where you from, Clarks, man? You from Jamaica, by the way? You like to wear Clarks? And where you get the new Clarks, the daddy?
Like Yardy. I don't know.
Thank you very much, Mark, who won come in. Love you too, man. Jamaica, I knew it. I knew he's from Jamaica. Oh, you like to wear the desert Clarks, man. And the Wallabies, right? It's from Jamaica. And where you get the new Clarks, the daddy? I'm kind of forgetting the rest of the. How am I forgetting the rest of the song? You know what I mean? Like, I'm from Queens, New York. Queens, repping Queens. Andrew the Best, New Jersey. Oh boy, New Jersey. Okay. Yeah, that's where you got the song from. Vibes Cartel, man. That's one of my favorite artists ever. Vibes Cartel. Do you have Jamaican blood, Dom? I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, by the way. St. Vincent. But I do understand the Jamaican language, you know. In Georgia, it's the 21st. LC Ortega is from...
the country, the place?
No, he's from Georgia, the state. Georgia, the state, right? Georgia, the state he's talking about. He said he's from the USA. Oh. Guys, do you know who Vibes Cartel is? Who know who Vibes Cartel is, guys? Let me know if you know who Vibes Cartel is, please. Oh, Amine Mukhtari, you know who Vibes Cartel is? No, that's not true. That's not true, man. You can't know who Vibes Cartel is. And where you get that new Clarks, the daddy? Oh. You know that song, guys? And where you get that new Clarks, the daddy? Anyways, guys, that's a snippet of the Vibes Cartel, man. Vibes Cartel. Okay, something if football topic. What YouTube channels do you watch? Well, I used to watch a lot of Football Daily, Euro Football Daily, but these days I don't really watch them anymore like that because, you know, kind of getting a little watered down and a little generic, and, you know, it seems like they're running out of ideas, and, you know, it's a lot of clickbait, and, you know, so I don't know. I really don't know. Yes, man, Bravo did save us, man. So you would call it football and not soccer, all right. Oh, you're talking to one of these guys. Guys, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button on the video, make sure you smash it as well. Do you watch Knicks Black? It's a highlight matches of the day football. No, I don't really. No, I don't. Dennis, why you have that thing up so loud, man?
Sorry, babe.
Okay, guys, let's move on to the next match, guys. The next match would be between... Okay, the Everton versus Chelsea match, guys. Everton versus Chelsea. You guys know Everton has been playing better under Sam Allardyce. And, you know, Chelsea is always strong, you know, Antonio Conte and the Blues. Everton versus Chelsea. Everton will be at home. Okay, Mr. Technical said Everton will win a shock 2-1 win. Everton 3-1. Easy win for Chelsea. Okay, Fat Sam. Yeah, Fat Sam Allardyce, man. The guy who you call when your team is looking, you know, to go down. Chelsea will win, but Rooney will also score. Nice. 3-1 Chelsea. Everton could do it. I actually think the match could go anyway, but Chelsea got the upper hand in this game. Like, when you factor in form and everything. Patrick Coyer said it's a 1-1. A 1-1, Mark said a 1-1. That would be good. That would be good for Everton, but not good for Chelsea at all, who would want to keep up pace with Manchester United. You see, United fans are talking about they can catch City, but they're not even worried about Chelsea, you know, catching them, you know, and pushing them back to third. They're not worried about that. But I think Chelsea have the upper hand, even though it's an away match for Chelsea. Right now, Chelsea is third, 38 points. They have only lost 4 matches this season. Everton, they are ninth. They have lost 7 matches this season already. 7. They have also won 7. So, you know, and plus, they are in really good form as of late. Their last match was a 3-1 win versus Swansea City. Then a 1-0 versus Newcastle. 1-1 draw versus Everton. They won a match in the Europa League as well, 3-0. And they defeated Huddersfield. They defeated West Ham. And they have been on the up. They have been on the up as of late. So, you know, Everton is not going to lie down in this match. I don't think they're going to lie down. I think it's going to be a real feisty match. It's going to be a home match for Everton. So, it's going to be hard for Chelsea in this game. I'm not going to say Chelsea is going to, like, seriously run away with the game. But come on, guys. It's Chelsea, and you know it's a dangerous team, man. It's a dangerous team. You got to feel bad for Chelsea drawing Barcelona. Yeah, man, that's a hard one for them. That's a really hard one for them. Suhas Gudetti, what's up, Suhas? Suhas, where are you from again? So I could write it down so I won't have to ask you anymore. All right, I have to go now. Thank you very much for joining, Patrick Koya. Thank you very much for joining. Have a few people just join the stream. Thank you very much. Moshadis Reds. I hope I'm saying your name right. Some of you guys have some Moshes. Oh boy. Reds. He's from London. England. So Everton versus Chelsea. So, guys, Chelsea have actually won the last match in the League Cup. They have won versus Southampton, defeated Huddersfield, lost to West Ham, drew versus Atletico Madrid, won Newcastle, won Swansea, draw versus Liverpool, defeated Quarabach, defeated West Brom, defeated Man United. So, but Chelsea has been doing pretty good. They have been doing pretty good as of late. So, guys, man, it's going to be a tough match. It's going to be a good battle. Let's just say this one might draw. You know, let's just say this one will draw. El Clasico is tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow for you, but it's Saturday for me because it's already Friday in Scotland for you. You know, so what is your prediction for Arsenal versus Liverpool? I think that Arsenal will lose that match. That's just my opinion. Don't feel no way if you're a Liverpool fan, Arsenal fan, but I just think Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool is doing really well right now. I like the way he set up the team, really attacking front line, and you know, he might blow Arsenal away. But the game can also be a draw because, you know, both teams are good, and you know, Premier League matches is so hard to predict. You know, it's really hard to predict. So these games can go any way. Look at Crystal Palace. Lost their first 7 games. And, you know, they're doing so much better right now. Predictions for El Clasico tomorrow will be a 2-2 draw for me. 2-2 draw. You know, that's just, you know, both teams are good, but Barcelona has the upper hand. But I think Real Madrid is playing at home. So let's just say a 2-2 draw. You are a great YouTuber, man. Thank you very much. Who would you sell if you were Man City's coach? Right now, I wouldn't sell anyone right now, but I have to say that Yaya Touré's career is winding down, and so is Aguero's career as well. Is, you know, it has plateaued already, so it's on the way down already. Yaya Touré's has reached, okay, let's say the tip of this pen is the plateau. Aguero has already gone over. Yaya Touré has already gone over as well. Let's say Aguero's hair coming down. Yaya Touré has already got to this point. You know, age and, you know. But these players are still good and still an integral part of the team. So I don't think any of them would, you know, be sold. Company as well. But Company is a Man City man. You know, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Who will you replace Aguero? Who do you will I will actually, who you think will replace Aguero? Gabriel Jesus, of course. But he will have to sign someone again to actually replace him. So, I don't know, man. It's hard. It might be somebody who Pep Guardiola has worked with before. So, Man City need a new centre-back. Yeah, they do need a new centre-back. They've been scouting that guy Inigo Martinez from Real Sociedad, Virgil van Dijk already. Yeah, I saw Balotelli wants to come back too. That would be a good move if he is open to taking a squad role, you know, and actually, you know, chilling out. He could come back, but I don't know, man. It's according to how Pep Guardiola feels about Balotelli and if he's willing to work with a player like that. You know, what if Lewandowski ever moved to City? Well, you can't rule that out because Lewandowski is actually, you know, he worked under Pep Guardiola before. So, you know, David Silva's career is also winding down, but I don't think he's going anywhere right now. You know, I really don't think he's going anywhere. So, Balotelli's work rate is bad and Guardiola wouldn't like that. You're correct with that. You're definitely correct. ABJ123 is back. Thank you very much for coming back. So, guys, the Everton versus Chelsea, are we settling on a draw with that game? Everton versus Chelsea, a draw. Liverpool to defeat Arsenal. Manchester City to defeat Bournemouth. Okay, Ahmed Alzair is back all the way from Saudi Arabia. AVJ123 is back from Mexico as well. Okay, so 2-0 Chelsea. Guys, what are your predictions? Pep needs someone like Xavi or Iniesta. Well, he have David Silva, you know, and he have other players that he, you know, look at Brahim Diaz looks like a good prospect too, you know. We need to see more him, especially coming off the bench will be good. But as the season progresses, I think we would see more Brahim Diaz. Okay, guys, prediction for Everton versus Bournemouth. Okay, Abi Abde is back. 3 Bs. Wow, 3 Bs. It's an awesome name. Okay, Chelsea versus Everton. Zandos Crew, where are you from, man? So I could write it. Oh, where are you from so I could write this down? So I know where you're from. Okay, why Man City still holding on to Joe Hart? I even forgot Joe Hart, man. Joe Hart is done. He ain't never coming back. So you guys are leaning towards Chelsea. A Chelsea win. Okay, let's say a Chelsea win. I was leaning more towards a draw, giving Everton a little benefit of the doubt. Do you support NYFC? If so, would you meet up for the home opener in March? We could definitely work on doing something like that. I don't support the team, but since it's part of the whole Etihad, you know, setup, I think that could definitely happen, you know? That can definitely happen, man. Chemelski, did I write you down already? Chemelski, where are you from? Chemelski. What a name, Chemelski. Oh, a fan meetup in NYC. Yeah, that would definitely happen, you know, and a game would be a perfect place to do that. And vlog the match and everything. That would be so awesome, man. How many trophies do you think is going to be in Man? Well, let's say at least one. You know, the Premier League, I know that's going to happen. Fan meetup in London. Whenever I come to London, definitely that would happen. So Zandos Crew, are you from Michigan? Michigan, it looks like. We'll just win one. Well, I'm hoping for at least one. One will be good, man. One will be good. I heard they have some bars in NYC that Premier League fans go. Yeah, but the thing is I don't really go to bars like that, man. I don't really go to bars because I don't really want to develop a drinking habit. You know what I mean? So, too many. I support too many teams. NYFC, Real Madrid, and Man City. You know, you should support Girona as well. Girona is part of the Etihad group as well. Girona. That's another Catalan side, so you should support Girona as well. They're doing pretty good in the La Liga right now. They're doing pretty good. Okay, guys, next match, Brighton versus Watford. Who will win this match? Brighton versus Watford. Watford is actually 10th on 22 points, but they have lost 8 matches. 8 matches. Brighton is 18th on 18 points. They have lost 8 matches, only won 4. Watford, you know, they were doing good, but they started doing, you know, kind of bad. But my money is kind of going towards Brighton because, I don't know, for some reason, Watford been on a slump lately, man. They've been on a slump lately. Let me read out the results from their last games. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Last match, 4-1. 4-1 versus Huddersfield Town, of all teams. Huddersfield is not a high-scoring match. You know, 2-1 loss to Crystal Palace. 1-0 loss to Burnley. 1-1 draw versus Tottenham. 4-2 loss versus Man United. They defeated Newcastle 3-0. They defeated West Ham. They lost to Everton 3-2. Lost to Stoke 4-1. Lost to Chelsea. They defeated Arsenal. You know, that was a rare one. Oh. But they've been doing really bad. They lost 6-0 to Manchester City. So they've been doing really bad. They started out the season okay, but they have been on a downward spiral ever since. Okay, ever since Troy Deeney called Arsenal, Watford has been gone. That is true. I actually watched that interview with Troy Deeney. I think he should have just chilled himself. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth, chill yourself. You will get in a little too cocky, Troy Deeney. After they defeated Arsenal, he was like, what is wrong with you? Stop bragging, man. Stop bragging, and look what happened. Marco Silva is a really good manager, though. He's a really good manager. So, I play NYFC Academy. Oh, wow. Cool. One Celtics win streak to end recent. Well, yes, it was ended. Celtic winning streak ended recently. Jamie, you didn't know that? 69 games unbeaten, but they lost to Hearts, I think. They lost to Hearts. How about the main match? Arsenal versus Liverpool. Oh, we spoke about that already. They say Liverpool is going to win. It could also be a draw, but I don't think it's going to be an Arsenal win, you know? Who do you think City will sign? Well, okay. Okay, before we do that, let's predict the Watford versus Brighton match. Watford versus Brighton. Brighton's form has been, okay, 0-0 versus Burnley. 2-0 loss versus Tottenham. 2-0 loss versus Huddersfield. 5-0 loss versus Liverpool. 0-0 draw Crystal Palace. 1-0 loss to Man United. 2-2 draw. 1-0 win. 2-2 draw versus Stoke. 1-0 win versus Swansea. It's going to be really hard for Brighton to topple Watford. So, but both teams haven't been playing too well. So I'm going to have to go with Watford in this match. What do you guys think? Watford or a draw? But I don't think Brighton is going to run away with this game at all. They can, but I don't think they are going to run away with it. Yeah, it could either be a draw or a Watford win, but not a win for Brighton. It can happen. It's still possible. It's the Premier League, guys. It's the Premier League. Remember, Premier League matches are the toughest matches to predict. It's really tough to predict. Okay, let's talk about, someone asked about the Manchester City, who will I sign? Okay, the thing about signing someone for Manchester City, you have to sign where there is a deficiency. For example, there's a deficiency in the defense. We have John Stones injured. He might come back soon, but he's injured. We have Vincent Kompany, always injured. We have Benjamin Mendy. You know, he picked up a bad injury. So when he comes back, he's going to come back slowly. He's not just going to be, you know, starting games and playing 90 full minutes. You know, if that happens, he can get injured again. So we have 3 defenders injured. Pep Guardiola is not 100. He doesn't trust Adebayo 100%. I don't think he trusts Mangala 100%. I don't think he trusts Danilo 100%. But Kyle Walker and Otamendi are the two defenders who he trusts 100%. Fernandinho could also play center back, and Yaya Toure could also play center back, but you don't want these guys playing out of position. You don't want that. So I think he's going to go in for defenders. He's going to go in for people who are open to taking a squad role. I don't think Virgil van Dijk is open to taking a squad role because, you know, he starts for Southampton. So I don't think he's going to be open to a squad role. So the ideal signing will be that Spanish defender Inigo Martinez from Real Sociedad. I actually never saw this guy play. You know, I might have to go and watch some Real Sociedad matches to see how he plays. But if Pep Guardiola has his eyes on you, it means that you're good. It means that you're good. So, or maybe City can buy Glick from Monaco. Glick is a good defender because he's also an attacking defender. So that means he will be really good on the ball. But maybe Martinez is good on the ball too, because if Pep Guardiola has been looking at him, he must be good on the ball. So the defender position will be... All right. We had a problem there. Virgil van Dijk is good, but at Celtic, he could be a bit casual and lazy sometimes. Okay, guys, sorry I got bumped off there again. City Gang 100. City Gang 100, where are you from? I'm writing down where people are from so I know where you're from. So I could, you know, when you ask me, I know exactly where you're from. City Gang 100. I want to get to know you guys a bit better. I have a question. Where did you get the away kit for Manchester City? I'm wearing the third kit right now, by the way, guys. I'm wearing the third kit, you know, right now. I actually bought it from, where did I buy the away kit? I bought the away kit from the Man City website. I think I bought this one from the Nike website. I actually paid full price and stuff for those things, you know, so. Arsenal should sign Wilfred Zaha and Riyad Mahrez after they sell Sanchez. Those are good buys, but are those players willing to go to Arsenal? That's the thing. That's the thing. Are they willing to go to Arsenal? Zaha will be a really good buy for Manchester City, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Pep Guardiola buys Zaha. Like, that would be a good buy. Because the thing is, Zaha will be a better buy than Sanchez because Zaha might be more open to a squad role than Alexis will, and Zaha could also feature like how he rotates Sane, Bernardo Silva, and Raheem Sterling, so he could have a rotation up there. Maybe Zaha could even fill into the midfield sometimes, but I think, or even play as a central striker if there's like a little niggle or if it's a cup match or something. He would be a good signing. I like Zaha. He's really skillful, you know, and first touch, finishing. Zaha is good, man. That's why Crystal Palace has been coming back. Wilfred Zaha, no other reason. Okay, thoughts on Zinchenko. I like Zinchenko. I think he needs to work on his stamina, even though he played that game, 120-minute game. You know, but Zinchenko always. I never said Sterling need replacement. Never said that. Never said that. I said rotation. Players need rest. Sterling does. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else at all. Okay, MON 6053. I'm doing this for attention. MON 6053, where are you from? Let me write it down. If I don't get it, I could get it another time, but where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. How did you become a City fan? Well, I was a neutral and I just had to pick a damn team, so I picked Manchester City. You know, my heart was going towards Manchester City, you know. You know, like if you don't have a girlfriend and then you see a girl and you just choose that girl, similar. Similar. And a lot of people, like at work, guys were saying, oh, you just became a Manchester City fan. You see, how long have you been a fan? You see Double A is asking me the same thing. You see the same thing? Cameroon. MON 6053 is from Cameroon. MON 5063. How do you feel about Cameroon not making it to the World Cup, man? That must feel real messed up. That must feel real messed up. But look, guys. When did I become a City fan? Why did I become a City fan? I just explained it. You know, you don't have a girlfriend. You know, you see a nice girl, you know, that you like, and you choose her. Pep Guardiola, I don't think he was a Manchester City fan, like a big City fan before he came there. You know what I mean? But it's a job. So now he's the biggest, one of the biggest City fans ever. Because he's, you know, so it's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar. So a lot of people say, oh, you know, you jump in the bandwagon, you this, you that, man. Forget about all that nonsense, man. Michael Eric is from Atlanta. Michael Eric. Okay, guys, so the Brighton versus Watford match. What's your prediction for that again? Let me know. Let me know what's your prediction for that. ATL, man. ATL. He's from ATL. Okay, Wolf Bastias, the channel is from Peru, England. But let me say England, Lima, Peru. Okay, 2-1 to Watford. So you guys thinking Watford is gonna win this match? Double A, where are you from? City Gang said he's from Sweden. I'm at Sweden. Okay, good. Sweden. City Gang. Guys, stop playing around. It's not a... He said he's from Vatican City. Nigeria. Yeah, that's the Nigerian name. I know that. That's nice. Double A's from Fort Worth, Texas. Nice. Will Texas one day be its own country? Do you think so? Guys, do you think Texas will one day be its own country? Yo, Tannis, do you think Texas will one day be its own country?
Yeah.
Why? Nah, it's not. It's not.
It will.
No, it's not. Texas, California will be their own countries one day. You know? Oh my God. But Sebastian, where are you from? Where are you from? You living in Canada, but you say Peru. Okay, Justin White is in the house. What's up, Justin? Where you from, Justin? Let me know so I can write it down. So whenever I see your name, I know, you know, what to associate you with. Okay, so we have Watford winning versus Brighton. So we're going to move on to the next match. Southampton versus Huddersfield. This one is tricky. Okay, Amarillo, Texas. Good. That's like the southern part of Texas, closer to the Mexican border, right? Amarillo, because that's Spanish. He's from Yellow, Texas. Okay, Southampton versus Huddersfield. Let me take off this hoodie. Getting a little hot. 1-1. We have a 2-1. Southampton wins. Okay, 0-0. One draw. Thank you, City Gang. You like the third kit. Southampton 6. Oh boy, Mr. Technical said I'm from China, but you already told me you're from the Cayman Islands. So I'm confused there. I'm confused. Okay, Wolf Channel. Wolf Channel. Aren't you from Canada, Sebastian? Did you tell me you're from Canada? Aren't you from Canada? Mr. Technical, you said you're joking about what? You're joking about you being from China or you being from the Cayman Islands? Like, I'm confused here. I'm confused. Oh, okay. So Southampton versus Huddersfield Town. Who are you going for, guys? Who are you going for? So Wolfie, you're Canadian, Peruvian, you know. So who are you going for? You're going for Huddersfield. Okay. Do you watch the EPL Championship? No, I don't, man. Guys, it's really hard to follow all these different leagues, you know. If I'm already following the EPL, it's hard to, you know, that means I'll have no life whatsoever. Think about it. Think about it. I'm following football, Mexican League, you know, Copa Libertadores, Champions League, international matches. I'm following, you know, German Bundesliga. You want me to follow Liga? You want me to follow Syria? Then where am I going to have time? Like, my girlfriend is going to leave me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, come on. I have no girlfriend. I'm going to be sad. You know, and from being sad and depressed, I'm going to go to work, perform poorly. They're going to fire me. No one's going to want to hire me. I'm going to end up homeless. YouTube channel is going to close down. So I have to focus on one thing, you know. And now and again, I'm going to touch on other leagues. Napoleon Bonaparte is in the house. Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh, my God. Napoleon Bonaparte wanted to conquer the whole world. Okay. You have a lot of international subscribers. You should count up how many countries you have on your YouTube channel is made up. I actually know how many YouTube countries my it's a lot. I should actually make a video about that. So I should actually, if you ever get dumped, I have a sofa with your name on it. You guys are funny. You guys are funny, man. Who wants to hear a joke? All right, guys, keep the jokes clean, okay? Don't forget, keep the jokes clean. No dirty jokes up in here. Tell me someone said hi to you. City Gang said hi. My girlfriend threw chili on my head last year. Okay, by the way, where are you from? I'm actually from New York City, but I'm actually from St. Vincent. Napoleon Bonaparte, I got money. What a name, man. Where are you from, Napoleon Bonaparte? Sebastian said, you guys have to marry each other. Just say about that. You want to get married? France. Oh, boy. Napoleon was actually from France. Napoleon Bonaparte. Do you know who is Toussaint L'Ouverture? Do you know about Toussaint L'Ouverture? Toussaint L'Ouverture? Anything about that person? Toussaint L'Ouverture? MW Trolley. MW Troll E. Are you from Denmark? Denmark in the house? Or are you just a Denmark supporter? Where are you from? Omar M said Haitian Revolution. Omar M, I guess you doing some you did some Haitian history. Omar, I haven't written down you as yet. Where are you from, Omar? Okay, MW Trolley's from Denmark. You see, I knew that one. I knew that one for sure. Toussaint moved Haiti from Africa and was a big part in the Haitian Revolution. Long Island, New York. Yeah. I remember that now. I was just in Long Island, New York, man. Just in Long Island, New York. Okay. Napoleon lost in the end, like France will do again at the World Cup. France versus Denmark. They're going to lose. Do you think so? Okay, let's move on. Guys, so Southampton versus Liverpool. Thank you, Mark, for joining the stream. Peace out. Thank you very much. Smash a thumbs up button on the stream if you haven't yet done so as well. Yo, I follow you since 20 subs. No, that can't be true. That cannot be true. That can't be true because guess what? When I started putting football on this channel, I had 30-something subs already. So that's not true. That can't be true. Okay? So, Southampton versus Huddersfield Town. What's your predictions for this, guys? What's your predictions? Let me know. I subscribe, Dominic. Thank you very much for subscribing, man. Will you go to a World Cup game? No, I'll be watching every game right from, you know, New York City. PSG or City? City, of course. CS City. What kind of question is City? R-U-L-E. If you haven't subscribed yet, R-E-L-E, make sure you subscribe. Yes, City Gang, what's up? Guys, predictions, Huddersfield versus Southampton. Oh, man, I think I'm going to go with Huddersfield with this one. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Huddersfield. What's your prediction? What's your prediction for this? All right, City Gang, peace out. Peace out. You have to go later. Take it easy, man. Thanks for joining. Listen, guys, sometimes you just can't, you know, some people just can't help it, you know. They just want to... Dom, can you make a live stream every day? If I can, I will, man. Live streams are nice. Ask Danny Refi about it. He does a lot of live streams. But live streams are really nice, though. Okay. A.L. Hams versus Podolski. What's your prediction, lads? What league is that? Is that the Polish league? Is that the Polish league, guys? I think I actually need to tune into the what you call it? The computer to read these messages. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. I think Messi is better. All right. Next match, guys. Stoke versus West Brom. Stoke City versus West Brom. And by the way, I forgot to say Huddersfield is currently 11th in the league on 21 points. Southampton 18 points, 12th in the league. So these teams are really close to each other. So this match is really important. Huddersfield with a win will, you know, move away from Southampton and Brighton if they lose. So this is a really important match for Huddersfield. So the next match, guys, Stoke City versus West Bromwich Albion. West Brom is currently 19th in the relegation place, 14 points. Stoke City is currently one position away from the relegation spot, 16 points. So these two teams are struggling, man. West Brom fired their manager, Tony Pulis, and Mark Hughes is holding on to his job by a thread. Did Mark Hughes even get fired yet? But Zando's crew, we actually talking about the Premier League here. I only want Premier League questions right now. Premier League questions, let's get through these matches quick so we can talk about other stuff. Okay, so West Brom versus Stoke City. These two teams, you know, there's not a lot of West Brom versus Stoke City, not West Ham. Saw someone said West Brom, Adnan, not West Ham. West Brom. West Brom. So I'm actually, oh boy, this one is hard, man. This one is hard. Both teams are struggling right now. West Brom lost 8 times. Stoke City lost 10 times. So West Brom is actually it's actually a grittier team than it's a grittier team than Stoke City. They have more grit, and I think they can actually pull it off and climb back, you know, climb out of that relegation spot. So I'm gonna have to go for West Brom in this match. What do you guys think? West Brom versus Stoke. Stoke will go further into the back into the end of the table. Relegation. Will Stoke get relegated? Will West Brom get relegated? It's quite possible. It's quite possible. So what's your prediction for Stoke City versus West Brom, guys? Let's run through these rest predictions quicker than we have been doing. I'm actually going to go for, let me see. I'm going to go for a draw. What do you guys think? A draw? Stoke is going to score first, and West Brom is going to come back late to tie it up, and it's going to be a draw. Okay? Next match, guys. West Ham versus Newcastle. West Ham versus Newcastle United. Newcastle is currently 18th in the league. They are struggling. They got promoted. They won the championship. They came up. They got promoted, and they're struggling right now in the league. 15 points from 18 matches, 11 losses, 4 wins. They play West Ham United, who already fired Slaven Bilic, and they have David Moyes in charge, and he's been doing a pretty good job since he took charge. So West Ham have 17 points, Newcastle 15 points. I'm actually gonna back West Ham to pull this off, you know. West Ham, guys, what do you say? West Ham defeats Newcastle. What's your predictions? Yeah, you guys are going to say, okay, Christopher Hargan said Newcastle just because I've actually been there, okay. But what do you actually think is going to happen? West Ham versus Newcastle. I'm going to go for West Ham, as I say. I'm going to go more for West Ham. They've been playing a lot better. They have more dynamic players, you know. They have Arnautovic. They have, as Adnan said, Chicharito is back. But I don't really, to be honest, I don't really rate Chicharito like that, though. Not anymore. Not anymore. But Mikel Antonio is really good. They have Jordan, not Jordan, are you? Andre, are you? He's good. He needs to play. I don't think he's getting enough game time. He needs to play. He plays with a lot of passion, so I think he should play. They have a few other. They have Lanzini. The team is decent. It's just that, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. They're like a wannabe team. They want to be big, but it can't happen. You know, last results for West Ham was they lost in the League Cup. Well, we're not really going to count the League Cup too much. But West Ham defeated Stoke City 3-0. Yeah, Kouyaté as well. Arthur Masuaku. I've been watching Masuaku since he played for Olympiacos, so I like him. They drew versus Arsenal. They defeated Chelsea. They lost to Manchester City, of course. They lost to Everton. They drew to Leicester City, lost to Watford, lost to Liverpool. Well, that was before Moyes took over, so, you know, I'm going to go for a West Ham victory. West Ham victory over Newcastle. Next match, Swansea City versus Crystal Palace, guys. Who are you going for in this? I'm going to go for Crystal Palace for sure. I like Crystal Palace, and I really like what Roy Hodgson has done with the team since he took over from the hapless, what's his name again? That coach, that twin boy who got fired. God, the name ain't coming. Guys, what's the name of the guy who got fired again? Ronald, what's his name? Former Crystal Palace manager. Ronald de Boer, Frank de Boer. One of them. Frank de Boer. Crystal Palace. Not West Ham. He got fired. Yeah, Coleman got fired. Bilic got fired, but Frank de Boer, he got fired from Crystal Palace. Roy Hodgson took over and turned things around. Crystal Palace have now won 9 games after losing 7 on the bounce without scoring a goal. Okay, Ahmed Alze, thank you very much for joining the stream. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. The stream has gone on for 1 hour, you know, so Swansea City is at the bottom of the table. And, you know, they only have 12 points. They have lost 12 matches. It looks like Swansea is finally going to go down, man. I think they're going to go down because last season they almost went down. But for somehow, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Fernando Llorente really helped them. When your phone dies while watching a live stream, charge your phone, please. Charge your phone. That would be awesome. So, Swansea, they might go down, man. They might go down, and it's really sad. It's really sad. They have Wilfried Boney. They have Tammy Abraham. But I don't know if these guys can actually save Swansea City this time around, man. I don't know if they could save Swansea City. So, Tanis, you alright? Okay, the next match, I'm going to say Crystal Palace is going to defeat Swansea City. Llorente has done 0 at Tottenham. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm saying. That's the thing I'm saying, Adnan. I think he scored in the Champions League, maybe, I think so. But you went from Swansea City. You revived your career a bit when you went to Swansea City. And Gylfi Sigurdsson as well. He was, highly rated at Swansea City. He scored a really good goal last match. I think it was the last match or so that he played. He scored a really good goal for Everton. That was like one of the best goals of the season, I must say. But it's like, it's crazy, man. Like, you move from Swansea, you go to Everton, you can't replicate that same form. Llorente, he go from Swansea, I think he scored like 16 goals last season, and he go to Tottenham, and look, not doing anything. Not doing anything. He went there to replace Vincent Janssen, and it's the same like Vincent Janssen. So, Iheanacho has done nothing as well, It's I don't know, man. I don't know if he needs to work on his game or he's just not getting the opportunities. Ahmed Musa as well. Ahmed Musa. But the thing is, they're affected by the fact that first, Leicester has to be blamed for this. Fired Ranieri, then they fired Shakespeare. So the Shakespeare signings are not getting the play. Like Puel probably saying, oh, I don't really like this player that much. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Slimani has flopped, you can say. Ahmed Musa has flopped. Iheanacho has flopped. They have Leonardo Ojoa warming the bench forever. He should get out of there. He should get out of there. Expect Ojoa to leave. I think Ojoa should leave. Maybe go to a championship side or something, man. Because you're not getting no play. Slimani might leave. I don't know about Musa, but, yes. Ranieri is doing really well with Nantes. Yeah, I follow the French league. He's doing good. Okazaki, I don't really rate Okazaki like that. I really don't rate Okazaki. That voice, thank you very much for... Oh, sub to my... Oh, man, I thought you said you sub to my channel. Thought you said you sub to the channel. I'm actually doing a live stream right now. I can't really sub to anybody's channel right now. Okay. Any questions, guys? But anyways, let's move on to the next match. Let's finish this prediction so we can talk about anything. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. So Swansea versus Palace. What are your predictions for that match, guys? Swansea versus Palace. Tanis, someone wants to know how old are you? We don't want to. We could actually get personal with me. Like, I could tell you things about me, but Tanis, let's leave Tanis' life private. 3-1 for Palace. Yes, I'm going to back for Palace. Palace is going to run away with this game. I think Swansea might actually score. I think this game is going to be a really good game, man. So I'm going to actually say a 3-2 game. Let's say a 3-2 game. The game is going to be really, exciting. But Sebastian, Tanis is younger than I am. Let's just say she's younger than I am. If you could own any car, which one would it be? Like right now, Tanis, what would you want to get? We would think a Tesla, right? No, but a Tesla would be good though. A Tesla. I would like a Tesla. Tesla would be pretty good. Self-driving, plug it in and stuff like that. If I can afford it though. If I can afford the upkeep. Okay, so 3-2 win for Swansea City. We have 2 more to go, guys. 2 more and then we could talk about anything. Let's get through the next one. Okay. Burnley versus Tottenham. Burnley versus Tottenham, guys. Burnley is doing really well this season. They're actually above Tottenham in the table. Burnley is 6th on 32 points. They have 9 wins, only 4 losses. And Tottenham have 31 points. They're 7th. They have 9 wins and 5 losses. So really good stuff for Burnley. So they would want to keep their record going so that they can, you know, go further ahead of Tottenham. So Burnley's form. Let's talk about Burnley a little. I like to watch Burnley play. I think Burnley is one of the most British-based sides. Like, most of the players that play for Burnley are from England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland. What's up, Rafmatic? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Spurs 1-0. Spurs would actually beat a really tough opponent, but Burnley is doing really well right now. So Burnley 1-0 versus Stoke City. 1-0 versus... And the thing about Burnley too, they're not a high-scoring team. They're not a high-scoring team. So, you know, listen to the Burnley score lines, okay, guys? Burnley versus the last match versus Stoke City. 1-0. Last match versus Watford. 1-0. Last match versus Leicester City. Their match versus Leicester City. Why am I saying last match? They lost 1-0. Versus Bournemouth, they won 2-1. They lost 1-0 versus Arsenal. Defeated Swansea 2-0. Defeated Southampton 2-0. Defeated Newcastle 1-0. Lost to Manchester City 3-0. Drew versus West Ham 1-1. Defeated Everton 1-0. Drew versus Huddersfield 0-0. The League Cup 2-2. Versus Liverpool 1-1 versus Crystal Palace 1-0. So it seems as if Burnley, okay, they actually defeated Chelsea on the first match day. I remember I saw that game 3-2. So that was the only match that scored 3 goals. So it's fair to say, guys, no one predict more than 2 goals for Burnley match. No more than 2 goals. And playing an opponent like Tottenham, it will be really hard to score goals. But for Tottenham, guys, Tottenham, they haven't been their best, you know. And being one of the, you know, tougher Premier League teams, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. They can slip further behind City. So their last match was a 4-0 loss to Manchester City. They defeated Brighton 2-0, defeated Stoke City 5-1. Defeated Applewell 3-0. Drew versus West Ham. Watford 1-1. Lost to Leicester. Drew versus West Brom. So Tottenham haven't really been in a good form right as of late. They haven't been in good form, and Burnley can catch them, you know, off guard. So I say this could be a draw. This game can be a draw. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This game can be a draw. And Burnley are a smart defensive team. Really good point, Adnan. Really, really good point. So what's your prediction for the Burnley versus Spurs match, guys? And then we move on to the good one, the last one. 2-1 Spurs. That's quite possible as well. That's quite possible, but Burnley has been playing really well. I'm not gonna predict a loss for Burnley. I'm gonna actually predict a draw for this game. Guys, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button for this video, smash it. Let's get the video to at least 30 likes. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't yet done it. If you haven't yet turned on your notification bell, make sure you turn it on so you know every time I do a live feed. I'll be doing more live streams. Why did I say live feed? Okay, so I'm actually going to predict a draw in this game. I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw. I think Spurs is going to score first and Burnley is going to come back and then they're going to defend, you know, out of their skins. Rafmatic said 1-0 for Spurs. I can also see a 0-0. Yes, that can also happen. That could also happen. And Burnley could win. I do think they can win as well. Thank you, Sebastian. I smashed the Like button so hard my screen cracked literally. Whoa, awesome comment, man. I love that. I really like that comment, man. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Awesome Nacho. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Guys, I was actually writing down where everyone is from so I could actually know in the future. Awesome Nacho, where you from again? I remember you told me where you're from, but I can't remember. Johan Person, what's up, Johan Person? Rafmatic, Orlando, Florida. Yeah, Florida, man. Orlando. What up? Awesome Nacho, the US, but my family's from Mexico and Honduras. Cool. From the US. USA. Say Mexico and Honduras. Okay, good. Johan Person, what's up? Where you from, Johan Person? All right, guys. So Tottenham versus Burnley. Prediction: a 1-1 draw. That's my prediction for that match. What's your predictions if you haven't, you know? Oh, you born in Washington Heights, New York, though. What's up? Definitely New York, rep New York. 1-0 Tottenham. Stockholm. Oh boy, let's write that down. Johan Person. So the last match, guys. The last match. Manchester United versus Leicester City. Man United versus Leicester City, guys. What are your predictions for this match? I'm going to go with a Omar said 1-0 Burnley. That's quite possible. The matches can go anyway. Premier League matches are really hard to predict, guys. Let's keep that in mind. But the matches can go anyway, man. So, what you call it? Leicester City versus Man United. It would be a home match for Leicester. They just got defeated by Manchester City at home. So, Manchester United have been doing really well. Man United are second in the league, 41 points. They have only lost 3 times, drawn twice. Leicester City are 8th in the league, 26 points. Won 7, drew 5, lost 6. So Leicester haven't been doing too bad this season. So to be honest, I would really like to see a Leicester City win. A Leicester City win would be good. I predict Iheanacho, Slimani and Ujua will serve a lot of Gatorade on the sidelines to Vardy and Gray. 2-2. Really good comment. Yes, they're gonna. I don't think these guys are gonna be starting, but Slimani could be a weapon coming off the bench, but I don't know. He haven't been playing that much. Okay, 2-2. 2-1 Leicester. I would 4-2 Man United. Man United is not gonna be, I don't know. They might be a hard team to beat after they lost versus Bristol City. So, it's like poking an angry dog, So they lost to Manchester City, then they lost to Bristol City again. And guys, in my reaction for that game, I said, what if Bristol City draws Manchester City in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup? Guess what? Guess what, man? They did. If you don't believe me, go and watch that reaction video. Bristol City versus Manchester United, the 2-1 victory. Go and watch it and you will see I'm not even lying, But Manchester City, we should get over that Bristol City hurdle, though. I think we should get over Bristol City. What did you predict for Arsenal versus Liverpool? I predicted that Liverpool would win that match. But for the Leicester City versus Man United, I actually want Leicester to win so that the gap at the top can be, further extended. Once we win, though, I think we should defeat Bournemouth. So, if we win, we'll go to 55 points. And Man United, if they lose, they would stand 41. And the gap would be 14 points So let's hope for that 2-1 victory for Leicester, as awesome Nacho said. Yeah, it's somewhere over here. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that. From the Cayman Islands. Thank you very much for joining the stream, man. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. But guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But it's not too bad when the stream goes offline. It just says that I'm offline. So I thought it actually, like, you know, it was like an abrupt end. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But guys, we have predicted all of the matches, you know. That's awesome. I really appreciated you guys who joined the stream. So I'm open for questions right now. I'm open for questions. You guys can get your questions in. Get your questions in, guys. In my opinion, Bristol City will knock Manchester City out. They're flying in the championship and are very strong defensively. To be honest, that can actually happen. That can actually happen. I'm not going to say because I'm a Manchester City fan that can't happen. And, you know, it can definitely happen, man. It can definitely happen. Okay, favorite player. Okay, my favorite player on Manchester City right now. Let's talk about Manchester City. Favorite team. Favorite player is Leroy Sané. That's my favorite player on the City team right now. Who will get relegated this season? Guys, let's talk a bit about who will get relegated from the English Premier League. That's a really good topic to talk about. So let's talk about Benjamin Fabian said, Fabian, he said, who will you support for the World Cup? I will be mostly a neutral, but I'm back in Iceland, and you know, as we go, because guess what, guys? Guess what? I'm actually gonna be following. I'm actually gonna be following the World Cup. So I have to be neutral, you know, because I can't be back in one team, this team, that team, and then, you know, it pisses people off. It pisses people off, and I want to be like, basically, I want to be broadcasting the World Cup in a way, you know what I mean, like following the World Cup, doing my commentary on the World Cup. So I want to look at it from a neutral point of view. I don't want to, you know, say, oh, Peru is going to lose. You know, I want to give an unbiased point of view. So that's basically, I don't really want to say I support this team, I support that team and stuff like that too much. But I would like to see Iceland get a good run at the World Cup, just to make a nice story out of that, you know. Okay, if you think about it, Burnley could have not been playing as well. You think they have a good goal difference as the top clubs? Burnley. Maybe you need to correct that. I think you mean a different thing. Okay, but who's going to get relegated? 3 teams will be relegated. 3 teams. And then the team who wins the championship, the second place, will come up automatically. And there will be a playoff between third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. There will be a playoff between those teams. So the winner of the first 2 match and the winner of the second 2 match meets, and whoever wins that match goes up. Huddersfield played Reading in that playoff final, and Huddersfield won on penalties, I think, and they came up. So who is gonna go down? Who is gonna go down? I think that Swansea is gonna go down. A lot of people, but to be honest, again, the Premier League is really hard to say who's going to go down, because a lot of people would have been saying that Crystal Palace is going to go down. Crystal Palace can still go down. They can still go down. West Ham can go down. You know, Bournemouth could go down. Stoke City, Newcastle, West Brom, Swansea City, or even Brighton. Let's say any of the teams who have less than 25 points right now can go down. You know, Everton looks safe. I think Watford will be safe. But, you know, we are only halfway through, guys. Halfway through. Still 19 games to go. Warner Munoz. What's up, Warner Munoz? I never seen you on the channel before. What's up? Are you subscribed? If you're not, make sure you subscribe and smash the like button right away. Are you from any other countries instead of USA and St. Vincent? No, no, no. Those are my two countries. I can only dream that Neverton goes down, but they will be saved. Neverton, good one, Rafmatic. But I do think that Swansea is gonna go down though. It will be hard to see them really, coming out of this slump. It's gonna be 3 teams must go down. 3 teams must go down. Newcastle, I don't think Newcastle is gonna go down. Why? Because Rafa Benitez is too much of a good coach to get relegated. I think he's not gonna go down. He's gonna spend some money in the January transfer window, and they're gonna stay up. They're gonna stay up. I think West Brom could go down. West Brom's not playing good at all. They're not playing good at all. Swansea not playing good at all. And any of Stoke City, Bournemouth, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Brighton can still go down, man. All these teams are not safe. They're not safe. If Manchester City don't win any more games for the rest of the season, they still won't go down. They still won't go down. That's how, far apart these other teams are ahead of these other teams. Okay, he got relegated with them once. Wait, Rafa Benitez, I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware of that, but if it's true, so be it, but I'm not aware of that. West Brom and Swansea will go down for sure. Monterrey versus Pachuca. Oh no, Copa MX finals. Oh man, I always miss these Mexican matches, man. I always miss them. It's really hard to follow Mexican football, man, because I don't have cable TV and I don't really know how to catch it. And I'm doing a live stream right now, so it's really hard to catch it. But who do you have for that final, Monterrey or Pachuca? I like that name, Pachuca, though. Pachuca. That sounds pretty good. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Adnan said Newcastle might get new owners soon. So new owners mean that, they could actually get more money put into the club, buy more players. I know you might not watch MLS, but do you ever go to NYFC or New York Red Bulls matches? No, I have never been to one. I have to go. But before I tried, I was thinking about doing that. But when I saw the ticket prices, I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying that to go and watch these teams play right now. Not right now, for sure. I need a discount or something. Tickets are too expensive. Maybe someone could send me tickets, that would be awesome. Maybe one day I'll get free tickets in the mail, so my tattoos are my kids' names, my 2 kids, my tattoos, and stuff, and stuff written up all over. I was supposed to get more tattoos, but as I got a little older, I'm like, you know what, man, not wasting my money on these things anymore, man. I might get more tattoos in the future, but let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. So, questions. Okay. Someone is No, I'm not working out, man. Not working out. I've always been, muscular, athletic, so I don't work out. I should start working out, though. I should start working out. In the supporter section, they are cheap, like 20 bucks. Oh, so I have to actually declare myself to be a supporter? Just might do that. Just might do that and try to get into one of these, I just might do that. I'm going to look into that, Rafmatic. Thank you very much for that info. Monterrey team is basically South American players with 2 Mexican players in the lineup. Wow, that's not good enough. That's not good enough for Mexican football, because if you have a Mexican team, one of the top teams, and you only have 2 Mexicans in it, that's not good. It's like the English Premier League. It's like the English Premier League, man, because, like, how is it? Oh, Pachuca have Keisuke Honda. I saw that guy at the World Cup one time, man. He was awesome. He was awesome. Will MLS ever be a top league? I don't think so. I really don't think so. They need to switch it up. They need to do something, man. They need to do something. Most interesting soccer match, your opinion. Most interesting soccer match that I've ever seen was the PSG versus Barcelona match. I gotta say, that match was amazing. That was just simply amazing, man. You know, I was like, no way, no way. How did this even happen? How did this even happen? Do you think Valencia will be back in the Champions League next season? It's quite possible. It's quite possible, but they have to just continue their form. They can't fall off in the second half of the season, or else, you know, they're going to be, they might end up in the Europa League. But I think if they keep up the pace right now and they don't lose any players in the January transfer window to disrupt the whole, you know, chemistry of the team, they will continue to play well. And they could even, you know, clinch that second place spot behind Barcelona. USA will get new football and federation president in February. Yeah, I saw that. Hopefully they do some kind of shake up with the system, because the system is just dumb, man. They want to have the system like they have the NBA and they have the NFL, like, or the NHL. You can't have it like that. You can't have it like that. You have to try to emulate the success of the European leagues. Like, come on. You can't say, oh, I want to go my own direction and then it's flopping. Come on. Players from Europe only come here to finish their careers or to even make money. Well, unlike some players, you know, not every player, but some player. Wesley Sneijder might come to Liga MX. Well, that's not a bad league. That's a tougher league than the M. I would rather watch the Liga MX than the MLS, to be honest. Liverpool or Man United? Of course, it's gonna be Liverpool, man. Come on, what kind of question is that? Definitely not Man United. Rain is cold. Oh, we have someone new in here. What's up? Hell yeah, Barca cheated PSG. It doesn't matter. I love my team and Cavani. He is the top scorer of the year 2017. Martial or Rashford? I like Martial. I really like him. But I think Jose Mourinho kind of messed up Anthony Martial. I just think so. The first time I saw him, oh man, he was so good. He had such a good season. He had such a good season under Van Gaal. That was under Van Gaal. He had a good season. He was running at defenders. He was running over on the left, cutting in, you know, shooting, scoring goals. And I think he had how many goals did Martial score in that first season? I think his early season. I don't know if it was his first season, but he was damn good. He was damn good. And then Martial, he lost his number 9. He lost his number 9 by, 17 goals. Thank you very much, Napoleon. You know, you should know he's from France, so you should know. 17 goals. Let's say 17 goals. And then his number 9 gets taken away, given to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and then his confidence goes rock bottom. Like, how are you going to take away a player's number 9 when he was working a brand around that whole thing? And then it's so, like, I think it's really disrespectful of the player, because he had a really good season. Then Rashford had a breakout season, and then you started to prefer Rashford over Martial, having him playing as a squad player. And whenever he starts, he's under pressure, because he's like, oh my God, if I fail, I'm out. I'm out in one game. There's Lingard on my back. There's a few other, you know. So the thing is, then Zlatan gets injured, and then Mourinho takes the number 9 and gives it back to Lukaku. Like, come on. You're messing with a player, man. You're messing with a player. Martial, I think he should move on, man. I think he should move on. But I do think Rashford is the more dangerous player. Rashford, man, that guy is dangerous. And he's proven himself to be that. Look at, he's good on free kicks. He's good on free kicks. And he's just more lethal. All right, guys, I'm back. Why do players dive? I've seen some embarrassing dives lately. De Bruyne or Mane? I do think Kevin De Bruyne. They're two different players, but I'm going to have to pick Kevin De Bruyne, because if you have a free kick You're not going to put Sadio Mane on it. You're going to put Kevin De Bruyne on it, you know? If there's someone going to impact the game when least expected, it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne. So I have to say De Bruyne over Mane. He's going to be worth way more than Mane, you know, if he has to get sold. Why do players dive? Look. In sport, any opportunity you get to get the upper hand over your rivals, you're going to take it. You know what I mean? If you could get away with it, and get the penalty, your team go on to win, it's a win. You know, if you have to take a L for the team by getting banned or whatnot, so be it. But I think that's why players dive. Everyone dives, man. Everyone. And sometimes we might think it's a dive, but sometimes the momentum, with the momentum and how fast you're moving, the slightest touch is going to put you down. So sometimes I don't think it's a dive. Some players could like over embellish it, like they go down and this, you know, but I don't think a lot of people dive intentionally, but some people do dive intentionally. I must say that. Mane is at his best, is better. He scored a hat-trick in 3 minutes, but De Bruyne is way more consistent. Yeah, I respect your opinion, but I'm just saying Sadio Mane and Kevin De Bruyne are two different types of players, you know. Look at the passes. Look at the type of assist that Kevin De Bruyne provides, that his strikers and stuff, you know. And he could also play as a secondary striker, Kevin De Bruyne. Free kicks, you know, corners, stuff. Kevin De Bruyne, I think, is the more dynamic of the two. Mane might be, you know, faster player, faster runner. You know what I mean? They're two different players. Mane might have more stamina than Sane as what you call it? Mane, what am I saying? Sane. Oh, I'm biased Liverpool fan. Okay, I see. But I'm not a biased Manchester City fan. I'm just being really honest. Both players are dangerous, but I think it's Kevin De Bruyne is deadly, man. It's deadly. Okay, any more questions, guys? If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you smash it. If you're here in the live stream and you're not subscribed, smash that button as well. If you're here in the live stream and you don't have your notifications on, put it on. Today is the 21st day of Richmas, and I'm doing a stream because I didn't want to make a video to edit and to post, and you know, so I said, you know what, live stream again, live stream. I would say Peru would lose to Brazil. If you became, Johan Percy, if you became the new president for the federation, what would you do to make it interesting and good? Maybe try to get young talents or big stars. Well, first of all, Christopher Hogan said live stream. Yes, live stream. I would first of all change up the system. I would have relegation and promotion put in place. First of all, I would do that. If we don't have enough teams to do relegation promotion, it would open up more opportunities for more franchises. You know, let's just say that. You will have franchises popping up all over. Money would be put into it. It would be relegation, promotion. You know, if you don't do good, you go down. You know what I mean? It will attract more players from Europe, from South America, and it would be big. I think it would be big. You know, maybe we could see even Christian Pulisic coming to play in the MLS. You know, but I'm afraid to say right now, if they go back with the same format, man, it's not going to be successful. It will be the same exact thing. Janice, yeah. What happened? Yeah. Huh? Nothing. What happened? You forget I'm live streaming or something? Huh? No. Oh, live stream every day. Yes, I know there's NASL, so there's definitely enough teams for promotion. But the thing is, these teams have to, these two leagues have to come together. You know what I mean? They have to be one, you know, have to come together, form one league. I know they have New York Cosmos and stuff. She got scared when we saw her. Like, she probably forgot I was live streaming and she came out the bathroom, and I don't know. I really don't know what was going on there. But, you know, that was actually funny. That was funny. Any more questions? Okay, could Man United get a better striker for 84 million than Lukaku? Sometimes I really like Romelu Lukaku, but sometimes when I'm watching him play, I'm like, oh man, he is not that good. You know, he's good. He's good. But when he play against better teams, it shows him up. It shows him up a lot. You know, and if you watch this, if you check the statistics, he don't do well against bigger teams. I think he scored like 5 or 6 goals versus bigger teams in a lot of games, man. A lot of games. Who else knows about that stat? Xander's crew, I was here for the whole time. Thank you very much. Yes, man's not hot at all, man. Lukaku is not so hot at all. He's a bully when he plays. Anytime Lukaku plays against smaller teams, he's going to score goals. He's going to score goals and he's going to score a lot of them. But when he meets the bigger teams, man, it's just floppity flop, man. You know? Oh, boy. Morata over Lukaku. Definitely, man. Alvaro Morata, I think, is a better striker than Lukaku. I do think so. I definitely do think he is. Lukaku is dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, man. I just think that Lukaku is a better player when he's playing for a smaller team. When he was playing for Everton, when he played for West Brom, you know, better player. Playing for Chelsea, Playing for Man United, so-so. So-so. You know? Really so-so. Diego Costa over Lukaku. Diego Costa is a really good striker. You know, he's not pretty. He's not pretty, but he's such a hard worker. And he gets under the skin of defenders, you know. So, you know, he's a really good striker. He can't hold up, and his passing accuracy is terrible, 67%. Exactly. And look at those defensive mistakes that he made versus Manchester City. Cost them maybe both of the goals. You know what I mean? Which team has the best strikers? Man U, Chelsea, Man City, or PSG? Oh boy. Well, right now it's proven. Well, I'm going to have to say PSG and Manchester City. You know, Mbappe, Cavani, Neymar, all up there in attacking positions. There's more, but those 3 come to mind. Cavani misses a lot of goals. A lot of goals. You know, if Cavani scored 50 goals for the season, that could have been like 75. How good can Gabriel Jesus be? He can be very good. Almost forgot about Diego Costa. Oh, man. Divock Origi and Michy Batsman over Lukaku. But the silly thing is, these guys are not going to get the attention that Lukaku gets because they don't get the time on the field like Lukaku gets the time on the field. You know? So I think Origi is on loan in Germany. And I think it's a loan. And Michy Batshuayi, he gets, you know, he's a squad player for Chelsea. He hardly plays. He comes off the bench most of the time. Score a goal, save Chelsea, you know. How many goals have Gabriel Jesus scored outside 6 yards? Not a lot. That's true too. How many times have you seen Gabriel Jesus like strike a ball from way outside the box? Oh, you're not going to see that. But he's a good poacher. He puts himself in good positions, and that's what really good strikers do. Thank you very much, Sebastian, for joining the stream. Thank you very much. Peace out. Enjoy your night. It's currently 10:22. I'm actually staying up late with my girl in tennis. We are going to watch that Will Smith movie, Bright, guys. It's a Netflix original movie. Who else knows about that movie, guys? Bright. That looks so interesting. We're going to watch that. We're going to stay up late and we're going to watch that. So I'm not going to miss Bright for nothing. Ken Osterson beat Arsenal. I would love to see that, man. That is where you went to the shower?
No, I went to wash my face.
So what happened just now when you came out the bathroom there? You forgot?
No, I was thinking of something and I just went in.
Oh. Tennis, man. What are you doing? Okay, you could take it out. Take it out. So you guys, if you don't know about Bright, check it out on Netflix, man. That movie looks like it's gonna be cool. All right, guys, 14 of you guys are in here. Let's talk about something. I was gonna actually make a video about this. Oh, guys, I think Osterson could. I would love to see Osterson defeat Arsenal. I would love to see that. Guys, let's talk about a little bit about German Bundesliga. Today, I found out that Sandro Wagner from Hoffenheim was signed to Bayern Munich. I was like, what? What? I know Sandro Wagner has been playing really well as a, lately, like a couple seasons, but he's not a pretty player. He's not a pretty player, he's not an elegant looking player either, but he's dangerous, man. He's dangerous. He plays for Germany, but, he's somewhat of a bench player for Germany, squad player, but he just got signed to Bayern Munich, of all clubs. Bayern Munich. Could you guys believe that? Sandro Wagner to Bayern Munich. And that's, sparked a thought in my head. I actually think, like, look at this, guys. We had Sebastian Rudy and Niklas Süle being signed last year from from Hoffenheim, and they were signed early. They were signed in January, joining in the next season, so they were signed early, and then now we see Sandro Wagner of Hoffenheim joining Bayern Munich. Also, Serge Gnabry from Bayern Munich, he was signed from Werder Bremen. Okay, Werder Bremen bought him from Arsenal. Arsenal, I don't know what the hell they thinking. They let go Serge Gnabry, who was like one of those squad players, like how Alex Iwobi was, and Alex Iwobi came into the first team and stuff. But Serge Gnabry got let go by Arsenal, went to Werder Bremen. He did really well at Werder Bremen. Then Bayern Munich bought him. Bayern Munich bought Serge Gnabry and then loaned him out to Hoffenheim. So you see the relationship between Bayern Munich and Hoffenheim. But guys, where I'm getting to, do you think that Julian Nagelsmann, the 30-year-old manager, yes, he's 30. 30, I'm actually older than Julian Nagelsmann. And he might be the next Bayern Munich coach. Do you think that Julian Nagelsmann will be the next Bayern Munich manager? Do you think that something like that is going to happen? And, that would be big. That would be big. 30 years old. Actually, he might be 31 whenever it happens. Or it could even happen. It could even happen before the season ends. Jupp Heynckes could, they could say, okay, yup, thank you very much for pulling things back together. Julian Nagelsmann, come over. And then the second in command at Hoffenheim would therefore take over Hoffenheim. Julian Nagelsmann will move over to Bayern Munich. That could happen. Who else do you see being the manager of Bayern Munich right now? Who do you think would be the next manager of Bayern Munich? Yeah, Ribéry and Robin are even older than Julian Nagelsmann, and maybe a few other players. Manuel Neuer. Maybe, how old is Jerome Boateng? Is 30 yet? But a few players are older than Julian Nagelsmann. So, Omar M said Mourinho. I don't think Mourinho is going to move from Manchester United yet. Like, he would want to win the league with United. And I don't see that happening this season. But who do you guys think would be the next manager of Bayern Munich? Would it be Thomas Tuchel, or would it be Julian Nagelsmann? Football Fair is going to manage Bayern Munich. Good one, man. Good one. Football Fair. I like Football Fair. What do you think about Bayern Munich's next manager, Adnan Arja? Who do you think would be the next manager of Bayern Munich? PSG presidents want Mourinho next season if they don't win the Champions League. Graham Potter will take over Bayern. I don't know Graham Potter, but I'm leaning more towards Julian Nagelsmann, man. I'm really leaning towards Julian Nagelsmann. Bob Bradley, oh, good. Adnan, you're funny, man. You're funny. I like your sense of humor, man. You're real funny. You're real funny. But I'm leaning more towards Julian Nagelsmann because of the business that's going on with Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich. There's something fishy about that. Like, I don't think there have been any kind of business between these two teams, you know, before. But what's going on now? Hoffenheim on the rise, you know, coming in what? What did they place last season? I can't remember, what, third or fourth or one of those places. Almost made it to the Champions League. Did really well in Europa League. You know, doing really well now in the league against to show that they didn't flop last. They did not from last season. It wasn't like a fluke, you know. So let's say Julian Nagelsmann to coach Bayern Munich next season. Who say that's quite a possibility? Okay, do you think Dortmund should go after Monaco manager Leonardo Jardim? He's very good at developing young talents. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I think Jardim should stay where he is. Look at what happened to Peter Bosz. He was doing a really good job with Ajax. He took Ajax to the Europa League final last season. Developed a lot of players. You know, Davinson Sanchez, you know, comes to mind. You know, Davy Klaassen. And these players were doing so well at Ajax. And then he go on for bigger money. Sacked. Okay? So Peter Bosz, stay where... Not Peter Bosz. Leonardo Jardim. Stay where you are. Stay where you are, man. German managers need managers who can speak... German teams need managers who can speak German. Very good point, KFC Bulls. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining, KFC Bulls. KFC Bulls, where are you from again? I want to write down where everyone's from so I could know, you know, so I don't have to be guessing and stuff like that. I have a lot of names. Wait, a lot of people are actually in the stream today. Oh, Germany. Awesome, man. Awesome, man. But what do you think about my whole point about Julian Nagelsmann being the next manager of Bayern Munich? Do you think that's quite possible, KFC Bulls? Seeing that Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich are doing a lot of business, you know, it's something fishy about that. I mean, Mukhtar is back. What's up, man? I'm still live streaming. Let me see how many names I got. I'll tell you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 30, almost 40 names in here, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you're part of the live stream right now, you have to smash the like button, like the video. If you haven't told me where you're from, let me know where you're from so I could write it down, so I could know more about you guys. I'm trying to get to know my subscribers more. That's why I'm doing these live streams more often. I don't care if there's only 11 people in here. Talking to 11 people is really intimidating, man. It's really intimidating, I must say. And, you know, it's not like I'm going to send something. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man, guys. Guys, don't forget to send me mail, man. Send me mail. My address is in my About page. It's in the description box of that video that I made about sending me mail. You know, it would be awesome to go open the P.O. box. I haven't gone back yet. Like, I'm not going to go back that quick, you know. So I'm actually going to go and, you know, open the mail maybe like in 2 weeks or so. So I'll be looking forward for some mail from you guys, man. Should Joe Hart stay as England #1 keeper? I don't think he's going to be England #1 keeper at all. I don't think so. I really don't think so. There's two keepers. There's Fraser, I think Fraser Foster, and that other guy is kind of overtaking him for that spot. Can't remember the guys' names right now, but you know, I'll know them if I see the names, but I really can't. I'm drawing a blank right now on the names. I was gonna say Butland, but I didn't want to be wrong. Zandos Crew, what's up, Zandos Crew? Zandos Crew, I do have you written down. You're from Michigan, but you said Mom and Dad from Syria, Lebanon, Italy, and Argentina. Wow, what a mix, man! What a mix. That's a cool mix. Can you sign an autograph? Well, if you write me and you put your return address, I can definitely do that. Definitely. Okay, Johan Person. Oh, you're talking you Christopher Hargan and Johan Person. You guys I like that you guys are talking to each other down in the comments, man, in the chat, man. I really like it. I really like that, man. Awesome. Awesome, man. Awesome. Germany 7-1, Brazil. Never forget. Yeah, that. Okay. Kim Jean Gonzalez. Do you think Oscar can come back to Europe? For these guys who played in China, man, it's really hard for them to come back to Europe because, man, look. If, for example, right now I'm working at my job and I like my job, it's close to where I live and everything, and I get paid triple. Let's say I get paid, let's say double. Let's not go so extreme. Let's say I get paid double the money I'm being paid right now at my job. But I have to go twice the distance or 3 times the distance. I'm still gonna go. Guess why? Because I'm making twice the money. I'm paying my bills easier. I don't have to worry about money anymore. But would I be enjoying the job as much as I would have been enjoying it when I was at my last job? Maybe not. You know what I mean? But guess what, man? I'm making the money. I'm not going back over there. You know, I'm going to ride this out, stack up the money. And then when I say, okay, I have enough money stacked up, then maybe I might go back to the old job. So I think it's similar to that, you know. Strike with Sid is still in the house. Strike with Sid. Tottenham Hotspur fan. Tottenham versus Burnley. Listen, guys. Listen, you can send me whatever you want. Once it's nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? Once it's nothing weird or anything, you could send me whatever you want in the mail. You could send me a scarf. And once it's new too, you know, I don't really want secondhand scarves and stuff. But guys, you could send me anything, man. I've just been funny with that, by the way, you know. But anything you want to send me in the mail, you can. I will appreciate it. But the Burnley game, Sid, that's going to be a tough match, man. Burnley's a tough team, you know, and it's going to be really hard, man. You know, Sean Dyche. Do you guys think that Sean Dyche is going to stay with Burnley if they even make it into the Europa League next season? I think he should. But it's weird that some managers do well with their team. Like some managers will do well with a team. The team goes into the Europa League or even, let's say, the Champions League, and then they go on to a bigger club to get more money. And then they flop with that club. You know, so sometimes I really don't understand the whole thinking behind some stuff, man, what some managers do. And some players, you know. 10 minutes away from halftime and the score is still 0-0. That must be a boring match, man. That must be a boring match. Okay, Adnan said, Germany always embarrassed teams at the World Cup. Saudi Arabia in 2002. Argentina and England in 2010. Portugal and Brazil in 2014. You're right about that. Definitely right about that. Finals, I don't know what it is about finals, but finals are always boring. Like, you never see a final and then you see 6-0 or you see a 5-3. You know, like we get like a thriller. It's always a boring 1-0 or 2-0 or, you know, 3-1. You know, like, come on. Why can't we see one of those, you know, 6-0? You know, teams play too conservative in finals. You're right about that. Oh, yes, that match, the Milan-Liverpool in 2005, man. That was an awesome match. One of the best comeback ever. You know, one of the best comebacks ever. Definitely. I have to try to react to that video. Guys, I mean, you know, reacting to videos is kind of tricky because I don't know what it, you know, with especially Premier League videos, like with the whole copyright stuff and all of that, sometimes your videos get blocked, you know, by English FA. Like, they are one of the biggest culprits for that. Like, you would react to an old video that's on YouTube. It's on YouTube for years, and the moment you react to it, for some reason, your channel is a more visible channel, is more relevant than the other channel that you got the video from, and they block the video. It's like so dumb. Like they think that smaller YouTubers are a threat. Like it's mad dumb. It's mad dumb though. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Stream is winding down. It's late. The stream has gone on for 2 hours, man. Wow. 2 hours. But I really enjoyed this live stream predicting the match day 19 Premier League matches and stuff. Will you do World Cup vids and vlogs? What? Is that a question? Is that a question? Guys, I will be doing World Cup vlogs, World Cup vids. I will be covering every single match. I tell you, I might not watch every single game. Like, it's gonna be really hard to watch every single game, but I'm gonna, if I'm watching like sometimes 2 games are playing simultaneously, I will switch over, but I will make sure I get a glimpse and I will give a report on every game. Believe you me. Like I did that in the I did that for the Gold Cup. I did that for the Confederations Cup. So I got a lot of practice when it comes to that, you know? And that's the thing about making videos. Like, the less videos, if you try to focus on the quality of your videos, like you're focusing on quality, like I want my videos to be so clean, I want my videos to, you know, that's important, but I think quantity is way more important, man. I think quantity is way more important, and the more you do, the better you get. Do you think I could have live streamed, like, let's say 8 months ago? Hell no. I couldn't have been here live streaming for 2 hours 10 months ago. I wouldn't know what to say. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be comfortable. So the more you do, the better you get. So I will be definitely covering the World Cup, man. Like every game at the World Cup. It's going to be awesome. The channel should grow. Channel will grow. I know that. And it's going to be awesome, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Okay. Question. Johan Person. Soon is the friendly match. Any spec are you excited for? I don't understand that question. Make a video of the review of top European leagues at half point. Yes, that would be a really nice video, but I must say, you know, sometimes, let me say this. Sometimes I sit down and I make a video. I put together a video, I write the things, you know, like I have this book here. I bought this book just so that I could write things in. I write things in, like you guys see. See that? See that? Look, I write things down. I write things down in these books. Look, I write things down in these books, and then I do the videos. And sometimes I don't get back anything from the videos. It's like I put so much effort into a video, it don't get no views, it don't get no exposure, nothing. But then I could make a video by just taking up my phone and say, oh, what's up? You know, da 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 da, and that video gets so many views, and you know, less effort, but it's more spontaneous, it's more organic and stuff. So I tend to stick to doing more of those videos. But that's a really good idea, though. That's a really good idea. The halfway point, you know, who's gonna win who I think is gonna win the league and who I think is gonna get relegated. That's a really good video. So I could definitely make a video about that. You don't have to take a lot of effort. I can just pick what, 5 leagues or 6 leagues, and say I think, okay, for example, Man City will win the EPL, such and such will come second, and then, you know, let's say Swansea City will get relegated. I can go over to Germany and say that Cologne will definitely be relegated this season. Cologne, definitely. Andrew the Best, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining the stream. You got school tomorrow. Why isn't school over? Like, it's the 22nd of December already. Why are you guys still going to school? Do you think your team, Man City, should sign Alexis Sanchez? Okay. I think that they can sign Sanchez, but the Sanchez signing would have been... Who's slower? Shit. That's funny. The Sanchez signing would have made more sense. It would make more sense if Leroy Sané, Bernardo Silva, Raheem Sterling was flopping. If they were like not playing well at all, then an Alexis Sanchez. Let's put Gabriel Jesus in there because he also plays over on the left hand side. If these players were not playing well, then a Sanchez signing will be justified. But if you're gonna pay, you know, he might come over on a free transfer. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with his contract situation now or how many months he have left. But I think he would not accept a squad role. Sanchez, what? Pachuca missed an open goal. Oh, wow. He would have to start the games. He's not going to accept a squad role behind Sterling and Sané. You know, Jesus, Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will accept a squad role because he's a more humble player. He's a younger player and he's not as established as Alexis Sanchez. You know, Alexis Sanchez is the main man for Chile. You know, Bernardo Silva is not the main man for Portugal. Sané is not the main man for Germany. Raheem Sterling is not the main man for England. Jesus is not the main man for Brazil. So these players are more inclined to take in squad roles. Alexis Sanchez, he's not going to take a squad role. So I think to sign Alexis Sanchez, he will have to start. He will have to start, and I don't see him, you know, I don't see Pep Guardiola leaving out his beloved Sané and Sterling right now. You know, Sanchez will have to say, okay, I'm going to accept a squad role. I will start some games. I will rest for the less important games or whatnot. Let's get this. Let's win the tournament. Let's win some trophies, you know. And that's the only way I see Sanchez joining. You should make vids on what is the best Asian African team at the World Cup. Use facts. And you see the thing about those videos are good. I've been doing those videos. I've been actually doing videos like that, actually covering who I think, okay, do you think Morocco will win the World Cup? Like those type of videos, I put facts in them. It's opinion based. You get to vote in a poll. I like videos like that. I think those videos are good. I think those videos are good enough. I don't like to talk about who's better than who too much, because then you offend people, and then the team that you say is better can go and lose versus the team that you think isn't that good, you know. Andrew the Best said tomorrow is the last day of school before the break. I know you're really happy about this, man. I remember when I used to go to school, the last day of school was always the happiest day. So definitely. Yes, Adnan, people definitely getting their feelings a lot, you know. They're getting their feelings a lot. But if I have to make a video like that, I'll disable the comments or something. But I like people commenting on the videos and stuff like that, so I'm not going to do that. But, oh, it's the 21st day of Richmas. It's coming to an end soon. And for the 22nd day of Richmas, what will I do? I don't even know what I'm doing yet for the 22nd day of Richmas. But for the 25th day of Richmas, I think I'm going to be opening some packages and stuff. You know, some Christmas presents and stuff like that, guys. Guys, do you think you're going to get what you want for Christmas if you do celebrate Christmas? You know, because it's the most wonderful time of the year. All right, Adnan said he's leaving. Thank you, Adnan, for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Will you be... No, I would not be wearing a Santa costume. I think I should try to get a Santa hat. What do you think? I should try. I'll just put on my red hat. Lucas Moura just rejected Real Betis Sevilla. Do you think he's good enough for a top team? Well, Lucas Moura, if he's going to move from PSG to Real Betis or Sevilla, I think that's a big downgrade for him, you know. And he would want to move. Lucas Moura, this is his opportunity to move to England. You know, that would be a good move for him. Not West Ham United, though. Not West Ham United. Not West Ham at all. What team could Lucas fit into right now and actually help that team? Like a goodish team. You could say, you could put Arsenal, but I don't think Arsenal is interested in him. Gomez David, what's up? What young player in Man City will become a great player in the future? Mary Richmond said, KFC Bulls. Thank you very much, KFC Bulls. But Lucas Moura, boy. Maybe he could go to Monaco. That would be a good move. Go over to the rival. Go to Monaco or Marseille or even Olympique Lyon if you're going to stay in France. But Sevilla, if he rejects Sevilla or he might just end up in Italy. Let's just end it right there. He's going to end up in Italy. He's going to end up in Italy. A team like Inter Milan. Or maybe Lazio. One of those teams would be a good place for him. Okay, what young player in Manchester City will become a great player in the future? Leroy Sané. He will definitely be really, really good. Even great. I saw this player playing. He came up from the reserves. His name is Nemacha. This guy looks good. He's a forward. He looks good. I don't know if he'll be great, but I think he's going to be good. The defender, young defender, Tosin Adabarayo, he looks solid, man. He looked really solid in that last match versus Leicester City. So those are a few of them I can think of right now. Phil Foden, man. Oh, man, he can be great. He can be great. He's looking really comfortable, and I'm pipping Phil Foden for a really a great career in the English Premier League. Alright guys, any more questions? Stream is coming to an end very soon. Last question. I'm taking one more question before I end the stream. Thank you very much for joining the stream, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the stream, man. You guys joining the stream. And whoever stayed in the stream for so long, thank you very much. EFJ is here. I didn't know you were in the house, EFJ. Okay, EFJ, I'm writing down where you guys are from. I forgot where you're from again. Let me know so I could write it down. Okay, do you think Marlos Moreno will play first team for Manchester City next season after his loan spell at Girona? I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you very much, Omar M. Will you please do vlogs as well? They are worth it for us. Yes, I do the vlogs. What do you mean, the vlogs that I'm doing right now? Oh yeah, flushing you. How could I forget this, man? How could I forget this? EFJ, sorry, man. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Now I write it down. Won't forget. But guys, I think there was a question. Marlos Moreno. No, he's not. I don't think he's starting for Girona. I was actually checking out Girona's stats today. I don't think he's actually playing a lot of games for Girona. So coming from not starting for Girona to starting for City, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Did James Rodriguez end the 2000 season in a good way? I actually don't know because I didn't really check what's going on in the Bayern Munich, man. I haven't been really checking the games and who scored and stuff for Bayern Munich. For real, I haven't. Just being honest. Just being honest. Yes, he's my neighbor, KFC Bulls. The guy lives right, like literally maybe half hour away from me. Half hour drive. Maybe one day we will meet up and have a beer or something. One day. One of these days. Average at best, James. James, I really like James, man. I like James. But I think he's a little bit too sentimental. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those sentimental type of players who get into their feelings a little bit too much. You know, Amadou Sai is here. Wow. Amadou Sai, you joining the stream when the stream is about to end. I'm sorry, it's about to end soon. I have to go and eat something. You know, they had a time on Real Madrid. Yeah, like 3 seasons. 3 seasons. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Who is this guy? He's getting blocked for sure. Sorry. Sorry. Jacob Sartorius blocked. Definitely. Don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry about that. That guy is blocked. Never can join the stream ever again. Sorry. I don't tolerate that kind of shit. Blocked. Definitely blocked. Blocked. You don't deal with no racism in here. Doesn't matter what you are, white, Arabic, black, Indian, whatever, Chinese, man. I'm cool. I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with you. I ain't tolerating none of that shit, man. None of that shit. You know? Free my man Jacob. Mike the Watford man. What's up, Mike the Watford man? I actually predicted that Watford would win the game, so, you know, the match coming up. Do you think James Rodriguez was underappreciated in Real Madrid? Hell yeah, he was underappreciated. Definitely. Definitely. He's my little brother. Well, tell your little brother he can troll. I'm not with the racist trolling. You could say something else, you know. You could say something like, you know, something like my dick is small or something. But don't come and say nothing about, you know, black people being black and all of that. No. I ain't dealing with that. I'm not for that, man. I don't want people like that in the live stream at all. Ain't doing that. You know. He ain't definitely not gonna get unblocked. Ain't about that. Ain't about that at all. Tell your little brother he have to pay the you know, deal with the consequences of being a troublemaker and a troll just for attention. If he said hi Dominic Rich, he would have gotten a shout out for sure. But guys, man, guys, thank you MW Trolley. Thank you everyone for staying, you know, in the stream. I really appreciate it, man. I spent 2 hours live streaming it and it's worth it. It's worth every single minute, man. Every minute. And I will be doing more of these whenever I get the time. Thank you very much, Mike, the Watford fan. Talk to your brother. Tell your little brother don't say these things. These things aren't nice. You know, but guys, thank you, man. It's okay, guys. It's okay if you just joined. If you just joined, next time is always here. Thank you very much. You need to comment on other people's channel to get more subs. But you see, the thing is, I'm not really like fishing for subs. That's the whole thing. I want you to discover the channel on your own and sub if you like. You know, if you like what I'm doing, you sub. I'm not trying to like go and commenting everywhere just for people to click and say, who is this guy? And sub to me. You know, so the channel will get, you know, noticed on the content and not me actually commenting too much. I comment on the people who I actually watch. You know, I watch a few people. I like their stuff. I leave my comment. That's about it, you know. I'm not going to really comment on bigger channels just to get their attention for them to come to my channel, man. I'm not trying to attract the wrong people to the channel. So, but yeah, thank you very much, you know, for saying I deserve more subs. It will come. And Amadou Sai, you have a channel. I have to check your channel out. I definitely have to check your channel out. Definitely. All right, Amadou Sai, I'm going to check your channel out and I'm going to subscribe to it for sure. But, guys, until the next stream, for sure, thank you guys for joining the stream. I really appreciate it, man. I said that already. But guys, say something nice before you leave. You know, as usual, say something nice to make up for any bad thing you said earlier, if you did. Johan Person, man, thank you for joining the stream. Amadou Sai, thank you very much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. EFJ from Flushing, thank you very much. Mike the Watford fan, thank you very much. Omar M said, Rich, woo! Thank you very much, Christopher Hagren, man. My man, Christopher Hagren, thanks very much for joining the stream all the way from Sweden, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. M. Trolley, thank you very much for joining the stream. Kim Jong Gonzalez, thank you very much. Bye, you the best. Thanks very much. Amadou Sai, thank you very much. Oh, MW Trolley is starting a war with the French. KFC Bulls, Rich Squad, only 6 months, Rich Squad. Only 6 months until the World Cup. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Anyone else in here have to say bye before I go? It's your last opportunity to do so. The stream will end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So guys, thanks for watching my live stream where I predicted the Manchester City versus Bournemouth match and all the other 9 English Premier League matches, and I answered countless questions from you guys. You know, it was awesome, man. It was awesome, and thank you guys for joining it. Even though, you know, we only have 9 people left, 10 people left. Peace out, guys. Rich! Woo!